Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Studio Live today. And I'm about 2 minutes late if you're here live. This is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a bit experimental. I'm doing things I've never done before. I am here in GarageBand on the Mac, which is well and truly outside of my comfort zone. And I've got a whole bunch of stuff hooked up here and ready to go. The reason I'm running late is that I was trying to get all my audio devices working. So we're going to have to do a little bit of testing here up front. Fair warning though, if you're not into the experimental and the process side of recording and mixing, this one may not be for you. Jump into the channel and jump into some of my shorter videos because we'll be here at least an hour or two. But if you like the slow pace and if you like learning as you go and watching me fumble my way through something that I don't really know that well, then stick around because we're going to get stuck into this in just a few moments. Let's just make sure, do a quick sound check. So, only senses the darkness. We have audio coming through there. And let's make sure it's hitting the stream. Yes. That should be hitting the stream. So that's coming through my mixer. Now, what I've had to do, the reason it took me a while to get this sorted, is that here in GarageBand, I've had to come into my settings, into preferences, and make sure that the output device is going into my mixer, but that the input device is the Scarlett 2i2 that I'm using, which you can't see in my setup, I know, but I've got a Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 that is plugged in. It's clipping as we speak because the input is up too loud. Sorry, I'm just distracted by the circle there. I do like the Scarlett. Like if you've used the Scarlett, Focusrite Scarlett, it's got that little green bit. Check, 1, 2, 3. It gives you a green circle, and then if you start clipping, it starts getting more towards the red. It goes orange, and then it goes red. So you can set your input game pretty well. So I'm going handheld here today. I have my Audio-Technica AT2020. We'll play around with that, but I needed to get that all sorted. It seems that every time that I was changing this over, it was changing both. So I had to just do it a couple of times until it went, oh, you want the input device to be that one and the output device to be the other one. And I said, yes, please. And so now it is good and golden and good to go. Now I showed if you watch GarageBand Weekly this morning, I showed how I could add these tracks here in GarageBand iOS and it would bring them on across. I thought that was pretty cool. We might experiment with that a little bit later, but for now I don't actually want them. So we're just going to delete them. Which is going to, there are regions on this track. Delete track and region? Sure. I don't really know. I've never really used regions before. We'll delete that. And we'll delete that. So this was the track that we made last time. This was my demo version. And we're going to probably re-record a lot of this stuff because here's what it sounded like as we got towards the end here. Murdering time to save myself and others. So the reason that I'm probably going to re-record all of this is that it's not fast enough. The tempo here is draggy, and I need it to be a faster tempo. It's 102 at the moment. I think it needs to be about 112. I think 112 tempo is going to do it. Now, does GarageBand sort of speed things up if I do that? I think it does. Murdering time to save myself and others from the thoughts in. Yes, because especially when it comes in at this end part. I dream of some. I was finding that this was really draggy. At the original tempo of 102, it was super draggy, right? Yeah, so I don't think that's going to work. We'll jump into that in just a moment. Let's say good day to the folks who are kind enough to be here live and who are ready to experiment and join the fun. Desolate Morning, hello to you. Mark, Benedict Stewart, That Fly, Tom Rochelle. Who else have we got here? Joe Glenn, Biel, Zibab, Joey Helpish, dropping on by Doctor's Orders. Hang on, do I have my reverb ready? Doctor's Orders. Oh, that sounds like I'm stuck in a cave. That's some bad reverb right there. Hello to you. Who else have I missed? Ian, who's just dropping in to say g'day because it's late there. There you go, very late over there. Tom Rochelle's here. We've got Kirsten is in here as well. Lady Helpish. Chand fan, hello. Can I get your shout out? You can. And because I say hello to everyone. But just say it once. Don't put repeated things in the chat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's continue on here. And do we start? Do we just start from scratch, or do I try? I'll try to. I'll mute out all of these tracks because they're all going to be sort of relevant, right? I might want to come back. Because the beauty part of GarageBand here on the Mac is it will at least bring these, it's time stretched them down to this new tempo. So as soon as I go 112, it's going to be fine. And I'm going to be able to re-record to my drums anyway. So if we play. So as we record in the new version, we're going to be able to play along with this. And this just is moving along at a better speed. This is the pace I reckon I want. So I'm going to record in the guitar track in just a momento. Don't need to keep hearing that. So I'm plugging in again. I'm using if you want the gear setup here, using my Samson mix pad for this live stream, which is what everything is going through and what you're hearing me through. But I've got also, and this is the beautiful part of a Mac, yes, I've also got a Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. Why do I have that instead of my Steinberg UI22C? Well, that's plugged into my iPad. And because I just happen to have two different interfaces, because I'm a crazy person, then I figured I might as well use that one there and this one here. So we're going to plug in my guitar into input 2 on the Steinberg. I'm going to keep saying that, aren't I? I'm going to be saying that all day. Into the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. And what I can do is create a new track. Now, this is where things get scary because Pete doesn't really know how to do much of this stuff. I'm using a different interface and a completely different thing here. So we'll go new audio track, and we will go acoustic guitar, and we'll go, let's go natural stereo, shall we? Get a stereo, because I only want to record one guitar in here for this, and then I'm going to record a second guitar, but they're not going to be like a left-right guitar. They're probably going to both be on both sides. So we'll see how this goes. Baba, hello, oppa, everybody dance. Yes, absolutely. So let's line this up. We'll bring this track up under our drums as our new guitar at this new speed. And so is that coming through? It is, but it's why is it not giving me audio? So it's definitely got that. It's definitely coming in there. We're monitoring, but why can't I hear it back through? Or can we? Is it just not up loud enough? Okay, it is coming through. It's just not up loud enough in my monitoring, which means we probably need some more gain. Yeah, it is. It's all the way down on the gain. So yes, and as Jade says here, I haven't sent her the project yet. That's because I hadn't determined the what is it called? The speed. What am I trying to say? I was going to change it. So I'm changing the tempo. It was 102, it's now 112, and I didn't want to send you the 102 project. And I don't expect you to actually drum in the next 2 hours, Jade, if you don't have the time. So Jade had kindly offered to play drums on this track, as she does on many of my tracks. And you still can, once I lay down the basic vocal and guitar riff, I'm happy to zip it up and send it on over. And then you can play some drums if you so desire. All right, is that coming through okay? All right, we'll give this a go and see if it's going to record, if I'm going to hear it. And if you can hear it okay, I'll turn off this mic in the mixer, and we will go and play in a bit of a test run of the guitar. Make sure we got the levels coming in right. We'll turn that one up so we can hear it a bit better. We'll hit the recorder button, and I'll turn off my mic, and then we'll play. Yeah, a little bit low, right? A little bit low, which means we can turn it up on the gain. We'll test it up at 3 o'clock on the gain dial now. Hang on. Is that all the way? Yeah. So it goes from there to there. Oh, that's coming through too high. All right. 3 o'clock on the gain dial. Oh, that's way too loud. All right, down to about there. Now we're around about 1 o'clock. We don't want to clip. but we still want a healthy signal coming through. So let's try that. Undo, is that Z? There we go, Z. And then we'll go back, and then we'll hit R, and we'll try this one again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Only strength is the darkness. Only fear is the pain. Only na 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 na. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm murdering time, murdering time, to save myself and others from the thoughts in my mind. I'm murdering time, murdering time, if I don't end up taking a life. Let that last note roll out, and then we'll hit the space bar and we'll be done. All right, let's just see. That's going to be our sort of scratch guitar on that one. We'll bring it on in. What's the level like? Still a little low, but it seemed to be hitting loud enough when I'm playing back. I'm definitely happier with that tempo, especially when it hits into this second part over here. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Hello, metalhead hippie in the house. Hope you're doing well. Glenn Clark is here too from across the pond. Did you injure yourself, Glenn? Did I read that correctly? I'm not sure. That doesn't sound good. Capsalam is here as well. Thank you. We'll pop you up here. Glenn, Capsalam, metalhead hippie, hello to you, and hello to people in the house. So Jade, yeah, you got your Mac ready to go. Okay, well, what I'll do is I'm reasonably happy with that first guitar take. I've got an idea for a... I've got an idea for a second guitar part, so I'm going to record in the second guitar part, add a vocal, and then I'll send it to you, Jade. I know, I'm sorry, I'm making it even harder for you. Now, duplicate is just your... Oh, no, it's not. I'm on the wrong side. I'll come back here. I'm not used to this. On Windows, it kind of... You don't have to sort of click into the window for it to be active to do your things, but on Mac you do. It's a bit different, and I'm just getting used to the difference here. So I'll get my second track here ready to go, and we'll just duplicate out the first one, leave all the settings the same, because what I'm just going to do a bit of this on the chorus. So we'll wait till we get to the chorus part, which is up here. It's right here. So we'll hit the record button. double tracking the guitar through this part. To the end a little bit. I was going to use some like slowing down dynamics here, but I've decided to keep it all at the same pace, just for ease. I have to do a bit of editing there at the end, I think. All right. So that's our two guitar parts. Let's record in a vocal, shall we? If you're just joining us, yeah, this is going to be a bit of a different one. This isn't so much a tutorial as experimentation. So if that's your jam, that's cool. If you're more into the quick fire videos, this one may not be for you. Just so you know, I don't want someone to get an hour in and go, "You didn't tell me how to do the things," because I'm learning. This is documenting my learning journey as opposed to telling you what to do, because I don't know yet. All right. I'm going to do a do as I say, not as I do. I'm not using a pop filter. I've just got my Audio-Technica AT2020, my favorite large diaphragm condenser mic. We are going to create a new track. So I just press plus up here for a new track. Yeah, there you go. New track, audio, microphone, input 1. Yep, that's what we want. I want to hear my instrument. I want to hear sound from, yep, there. See, I actually like this. This holds your hand in a good way. So that's what I'm connected to, here and through here. And we create. And that should be good. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll put a voice on here. Classic. Oh. Murdering time. Murdering time. That might not be bad, actually. We might try that one for just the first take. All right, I'm going to bring up me thing over here, my lyrics. So we're going to type in murdering, because that's what you want in your search history. Murdering, December song. Here we go. Luckily, we've got some pretty simple lyrics on this song, so that shouldn't be too hard to sing. Hello, Bob. Nice tempo. Yeah, I'm liking the faster. It's more that galloping along tempo. We've got Jerry Marsh here as well. Hello to you. Captain Lab. Keep me company, exactly. When I have to talk through it, believe it or not, let's just turn that off. That's annoying. I'll turn that monitoring off for a sec. Otherwise, you're going to hear the echo and the reverb. Believe it or not, this is kind of how I work anyway. So I sort of talk to myself. It just makes more sense if I'm talking to actual people as opposed to just me. So we've got the Audio-Technica AT2020. Now, when you're singing without a pop filter, which I don't recommend, but I'm just going handheld, I also don't recommend holding it. Put it on a mic stand. But for me, I hold on to the side here just so that I don't get any mic handling noise, and I sing just to the side of the mic. So if I sing into there, I'm going to get a whole bunch of popping P's and plosives. If I sing to the side here, it's going to still pick it up, as you can see on the meter there, but it's not going to overload it. Let's just do a quick sound check on this one for the level. So we will put the monitoring back on. Check. Murdering time. Probably needs to come down a little notch on the input gain. Murdering time. So I'm hitting between, and that's where you want to hit on your input gain meter. You want to hit between like 50 and 70%. To save my... See, that's... Hang on, is this metering? Check. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not your input gain metering. Oh, that's different, isn't it? That's weird. So that's not your input gain metering. That's the volume based on how high and low you have this. But. Check. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. So how do you input gain? How do you check your input gain on the software, or you can't? Check. 1, 2. Is there no way to check your input gain? Do I just have to use my hardware? Which is okay. I think I've got it about right on the hardware side. Yeah, I've got it. Let's just record a take. I'll record a take at 12 o'clock and we'll see how we go. Mark says, I always talk to myself whenever I need an expert opinion, right? And the thing is, if you have a conversation with yourself, you're always in complete agreement. That's what I find about being alone. It's good times because you never have any arguments when you're talking with yourself. Alrighty, let's crack on and record a vocal take, shall we? So we will I'll turn off that mic, and I'm just over here. Probably a little bit too much processing on there, but we'll just try it. Let's just hit the record button, get my lyrics up, get into the singing position. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, oh, oh. Only sense is the darkness. I need a little bit more coming through in my headphones, so we'll undo. But we know that it can just come in from there, so that's where I'm singing from. Oh, oh, oh. Only sense is the darkness. Only feeling the pain. Only time is behind me. Don't have nothing to gain. At the end of my tether, only one thing to do. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time so I don't end up taking a life. I'm murdering time. I dream of someday when all my thoughts return to me. They'll then... All right, we'll start from there again because I didn't get it right? I gotta work out my cutting. There we go. So we'll just go from there. There's the time, and then we'll cut into this bit. I dream of someday when all my thoughts return to me. Till then I won't stray, for I can't trust myself at all. The thoughts in my head. Zoom on in. They thoughts. It's the thoughts, Pete. The thought, or these thoughts. Maybe these thoughts might be better. Let's try it. These thoughts in my head, they spin around like carousels. I may be violent, but I just keep it to myself. And so on and so forth. Come over here. So there's our scratch vocal at the new, and you know, when you're recording scratch, do give it a bit. Like, do try and make sure it comes through okay, because you never know. That could be the final vocal. That could be a vocal double for the final. We'll find out. All right, let's. I keep reaching for the screen. Oh, I'm kind of looking forward to getting back to my touchscreen comfort zone. All right, let's go through because we did a cut there, and we're going to need to fix this cut, right? King alive, I'm murdering. So we'll grab that because that's got to go to there, and that's the time that's going to go to there. So I'm murdering time. Is this the right cut? I dream of someday when all my thoughts heard what sounded like a little bit of clipping when I sang this bit in my headphones, but it may not have been clipping the actual signal. Let's just play it. When all my thoughts return to me, till then I won't stray. Yeah. How do I zoom these? Do I? Oh, no. Is it? No. Is it? No. Is it? No. How do I get bigger? How do I embiggen the stuff? View. You know what I mean? I want higher waveforms here. I'm sure it's a very easy thing that I just can't work out. Yeah, if you can help me out. Anyone that's here that's a GarageBand Mac user, you're like, Pete, aren't you precious? All right, let's just make sure that this is all going all the way through. We'll take the solo off there and we'll zoom it out a bit. Yeah, because I had another break here. Let's just see what's going. We'll bring that there and we'll bring it to... That was where I got to, wasn't it? Oh no. Why won't that stretch? Oh, that's right, because it's there. Oh. So I'm going to have to cut it in between phrases. Oh, it's a little bit iffy. Let's see if we get a good cut. These thoughts in my head. That'll do for now. Okay, so is this the right speed, the right tempo, the right everything? I think we can send this. Now, Jade is going to record some drums while I go through and record the rest of the parts. I have my MIDI keyboard here, so I'm going to play around with some strings and some parts in here to build up this track. And I might even just use the MIDI keyboard to play the bass, because my bass is over there, all the way over there. And maybe I can play a better bass in here with the keyboard. Or even use auto bass or something like that. I don't know. Arpeggiator. Boom, 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 boom. We'll find out. But let's work out how we send this. So, Jade, you're on your Mac, so I'm assuming I can save this now. We're going to go File. We are going to save it as, because we've done a few versions of this now. This is going to be Murdering Time 3, which is the current version with the current tempo and BPM and everything. And let's just... So it's got, so it's got 2 bars in and then the 2 guitars there. Yep, I think that's cool. So... I've never shared a GarageBand Mac project before, so I'm going to have to see how we go with this. So I can I can export it to song to disk, project to GarageBand. I think, do we need to zip up, or can I literally just upload this to say Dropbox or Google Drive and then send it over to Jade? Let's find out, shall we? So if I go to this is so weird. I don't know what I'm doing. You're like, Pete, you don't know what you're doing? Yep, 100%. So, I think that's saved in iCloud Drive. Can I just share it from iCloud Drive to Jade directly? I don't know. I'm not going to do that because that sounds complicated. So I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to, can we zip directly? Can we compress directly from here? Share more. I can share file iCloud Drive. Why don't we try it, Jade? Why don't we give this a go? It's on my iCloud Drive. I'm in Finder. I'm going to go share drive, share file iCloud Drive. And I'm going to say, I'm going to copy the link. And then, oh no, what's going on? Oh, I should have determined a way to do this before. So who can access? Only people you invite. Permission, can make changes, or view only, can make changes. No, I just want to zip it up. I want to zip it up and send it old school. So how do I zip a file? Won't it update if I change? Won't it update as I change it? Yeah, probably. So I want to keep it simple because I don't want to be in the project and then you be in the project. So, or maybe that would be cool. What do we try? I don't know. Let's just go back to the Finder. I'll try it this way first. So we'll do it again. So share file, iCloud Drive. And if I just want to copy the link, it says add the email addresses. If I put Jade's email address in there, and then I go, people can make changes and only people I invite. It comes from me, and I hit share. Is this going to do a thing? It's got a spinning thing. We'll see. Jade, check your email. Send it to your Dread Circus email. We'll see if it actually goes through. And we'll experiment, because mistakes make you better. And it's still spinning. It's thinking about it. I think it's probably having to upload it to their share folder, is it? Add people to this iCloud Drive folder. Am I adding you to the whole folder? That's okay, I don't mind. Just save it as a project, then compress it in Finder. Yeah, I'll do that too, but now it's spinning. Now it's spinning, and it's not a thing. All right, I'm going to hit cancel. So how do I compress in a Mac? I'm going to go in here, compress murdering time. There you go. It's as easy as that. So it's going to compress it, and then I'm literally just going to chuck it onto, I'm going to get my Google Drive here, and I'm going to throw it onto Google Drive, and then send Jade a link, because otherwise we're going to get a little bit challenging here. So bear with me just a moment. We will get there in a minute. And where are we? Murdering time. I like the name Murdering Time. Makes me smile. You're like, Pete, that's creepy. You shouldn't smile at murdering. It's taking a really long time to compress. It's only 157 megabytes, and it's just sitting there bouncing backwards and forwards. It's doing this. So I don't know why it's taking so long to do that. Compressing. I don't get it, man. Maybe. Nah, man. So I don't know what direction to go with this now. Maybe I just send it as a M4A Jade and you drum along to that. See, every time I'm like, the Mac is amazing, I'm like, why am I waiting minutes to compress a file? It doesn't make any sense. And I'm just going to stop estimate. It doesn't even have estimated time remaining. It's just saying it's doing it, but it's not. So I'm going to close that. I'm going to X out. Stop compressing. Yes. Stopping. Mac people, how do you share GarageBand Mac projects? Am I doing something wrong? What am I doing? Now it's saying stopping. Is it just because I'm doing so much here at once that it's not liking it? I don't know. I don't know at all. So where are we at with options? What it did work with was doing it as a GarageBand iOS. Oh, dear. Yeah, I'll get there. Maybe close the project. Oh, is that it? Yeah, good point, Bob. Maybe because I've got the project open, that's causing the problem. So why don't we do that? Why don't we close the project? You're probably spot on. And instead of it saying, this project is actually open, it just said, nothing. So we will come over to GarageBand, we'll go File, and we will close. And that will, do you want to save the changes? Save. So yeah, I think you're onto something there. Bob. So now we're in the Finder. We're going to right-click and compress. And let's see if this does it quicker, because it shouldn't take that long, right? There you go, Bob. You're a bloody genius. You can hear by the sound that it's done it. I've got a zip file. I can go to here. See, I get by with a little help from my friends. All right, we're going to add that one there. It is uploading as we speak into the Murdering Time folder. Murdering Time, I think. Now Google Drive is having issues. Uploading, 2 minutes left. All right, so in 2 minutes' time, it will be there. So now we can go back into the project and we can start playing around with it. So Jade will have a copy of the project. She can add drums, and then all we need to do is work out how to import the drums back into there when she sends me the updated version of the project. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Right, let's play around. So I need a MIDI cable, don't I? I need to grab myself. Bear with. I need to grab myself a to B MIDI cable. I've got my KeyStation 49 Mark III plugged right in front here, and this is the first time I'm going to try using a MIDI keyboard with my Mac. So wish me luck. It's a day of firsts, and I'm being the guinea pig so that you don't have to be. Fallen says, I have several questions, Pete. So do I. I think it's pretty clear that I do as well. So maybe ask him in the chat. And folks, might be able to help you out. All right, I'm plugging into the hub that is connected to my Mac, like so. You get to see a close-up of my back while I do that, and then we're back. Alrighty, there we are. All right, so we're plugged in. Let's come over here and play it back. Make sure everything's still working. Yes. And then we need some cool sounds to go in here. Now, you know what I haven't done? I haven't actually downloaded all the sounds. Someone showed me how to do this the other day. Where was it? It was like Sound Library, download all available sounds. Let's just do that. Click continue. All right. This is probably going to ruin the stream because it's going to sit there and download a bunch of stuff in the background. Should have done it before the stream, right? But that's okay. So Ed Z says, I want a key station. I got a code 49, but I'm envious. The code 49 is better than, but Jade said the same thing. She said the code 49 is kind of bulky and not good. So yeah, maybe the key station is the way to go. All right, has that uploaded? Less than a minute left. The little circle's nearly around there, Jade, and then I'll send you the link. We'll get I'll send it to you on Facebook Messenger. Despite the fact that neither Jade nor I particularly like Facebook, for some reason we use that Facebook Messenger as our primary form of communication. All right, that is there. I can now go to the file and I'm going to get a link. And this is going to add link sharing. Sorry, I know I'm not showing you this, but I've got to make sure. Restricted. We'll give anyone with the link can have it. I'm going to copy the link to my clipboard. That's done. I'm going to come over here to Jade and go boom. All right. So Jade now has that, and it's at 112 BPM. You have the project. You're ready to go. Yeah, Facebook Messenger is about the only thing. Is it my guilty pleasure? I mean, no. What I love about Facebook, there is no better way to have forums like the GarageBand users group, like Create, Record, Release. I've tried other places. I've tried Reddit. I've tried Discord. I've tried regular forums. They're just not as good. Facebook groups have the combination of being able to share things, have conversations, tag people, add photos, add videos. It's just the easiest way to have a forum like that. So there you go. Okay. Let's continue on. Yes, we found you. Yes, you found me. Okay. I don't know how, but you found me. Brian, what Mac Mini are you using? I picked up a Mac Mini M1 8GB. Yep, that's what I'm on. I'm on the Mac Mini absolute base model, 256 meg of hard to meg, 256 gig of hard drive, and to an 8GB of RAM, and it's good. All right, let's try this out. Let's see if we can add some virtual tracks, shall we? So I'm thinking we'll start software instrument. Yep, I don't want to hear it out of there. Cool. Oh, geez. Cool. So I don't know what instrument that is. That is the classic electric piano. There you go. And look, we've got a whole bunch of stuff downloading here. So we're really low. Let's bring out. Cool. Now, what do we want here? We do want more of an electric piano sound, or maybe we'll go into orchestral. Can we try the choir? Chamber choir? No, they're kind of creepy, aren't they? We don't want choir. What brass do we have in here? Maybe some French horn? Let's just experiment, shall we? So we'll just, this is what I tend to do when I get to this phase. If I'm looking for some pad sounds, I'll kind of play the original song along, and then I'll just play along with it and see if there's some nice kind of sounds that we can put behind it. So we'll hit the record button here. 2, 3, 4. Only senses the darkness, only feeling the pain, only time is behind me, don't have nothing to gain at the end. All right, I think I don't think I want any of that. I think I want to play a little part like this in the chorus. So let's try this. At the end of my tether. Yes, Nick Cave, very much like Nick Cave. Only one thing to do. I'm murdering time to save myself enough. So I got the wrong bits there. We'll undo. And we'll come to, where is it starting? Right about there. I reckon that's the riff. Things in my mind. I went too far in. Back here. One thing to do. 3, 4. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a line. Murdering time. I dream of someday when all my thoughts return to me. Till then I won't stray, for I can trust myself. There's a riff in there that I'm hearing in my head that's like. I think I'm overcomplicating a little bit though, so I think we'll just delete that out. Whoop, no, I don't know what I just did. What's delete? Is it just backspace? Yeah, so it's like a. I think that's the little pad that we want there. So let's just try this again. Only one thing to do. So it's going to be like off the one. I'm murdering time. And then hanging on that note. To save myself and others from the things in my mind. Yeah, so that is. So the first bit there is right. So if we'll come in here, so we've got the murdering time. I'm murdering time to say. Then it's from the there. Na 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 na. So just from there. What's Tom saying? I think after those first 5 notes, you need to go up a step. Maybe we'll do that with the strings. So maybe we'll do the third up, because I kind of like the. All right, let's just try. We'll try this way, and then we can always adjust afterwards. So. Time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a line. Murdering time. Yeah, what do we do at the end there? So it's like. So I don't end up taking a line. Yeah, just there. So we'll come in here. No, no, no. I keep reaching up to the screen, and it doesn't work like that. Do I scroll across here? No, no, no. So I'll just play this bit. Oh, it went right back there. That's weird. So I don't end up taking a line. Murdering time. What I need to do, I need a slower release time on this instrument. So I need to work out how I do that. Control. Is that possible? So keyboard sensitivity, sampler. What am I missing here? So it's got legato. So I want it legato. Low, high ambience reverb. So there's no like attack release control on this by the sounds of it. I just, you know how at the end there it's just coming off a bit too much? Yeah, I don't know. Horns sounding okay? Yeah, I think the horns are all right. Let's continue. What can I say? I do love some strings. I love some strings too. So let's see if we can complement these with a bit of string sound. Do we think these only come in the chorus, or do you think there's room for them in the other parts of the track? I don't know. I didn't like any of this business, so we're going to delete that, and then we'll just play this little bit back here. Oh, play it from the start. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. So yeah, let's play some complementary strings here, and my goodness, is it easier to play with a decent MIDI keyboard controller attached. What do we want? We want a new track with duplicate settings, but we don't want the French horns this time. We'll come in and find some strings. Now, I've only got the string ensemble or the smart strings. I don't like that. Oh, that's crunchy. I may need to invest in, what is that? No, what is it called? Soundstage? No. What? Main stage. Maybe I need to invest in main stage to get some better string sounds. We'll just use the ensemble. Maybe we can, that's it with its attack. So yeah. See, this one we have the proper. Anyway, we'll put it in here. I'm kind of hearing some piano as well in this. We'll maybe play around with that in a moment. So let's just try this. So murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time. Maybe the strings go. No, they've got to be down here, don't they? They do like an opposite. No, 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 no. All right, let's try this. I'm murdering time. Hit the wrong note. Try that again. Undo. Undo is your friend. Why wouldn't I undo? I'm pressing the... Oh, that was weird. Yeah, undid a whole bunch. I probably undid stuff I didn't mean to undo. Let's try this again. I'm murdering time. I keep hitting that wrong note. Da, 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 da. Who the heck thought that writing this in E flat minor was a bloody good idea? Was it this guy? Yeah, not good. Not cool, Pete. All right, let's try this again with the record button. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time. Yeah, I like the start of that. So we'll just turn the strings up so you can hear what I'm playing there. So I'm murdering time. I think they might have no 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 no. Yeah, all right. So we're gonna go that. We'll delete it again. So. Yeah, so the second time around we're going to go up the top. So no 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 no. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a life. Murdering time. Do you reckon that's it? Is that the chords? And then I think maybe with some piano doing the bring, 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 bring. So it's so there's our horns and our strings. Yeah, there was one note there where I was playing the same note on both, so I need to just fix that. So, oh, go back. Yeah, that bit does. No, no, no. So we've got the two. So, okay, so it's just that middle note there on the string. So it's da, 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 da. Maybe it's just down there, hey? Let's just try this. Oh, getting used to this. Getting there. Or maybe that goes down. There you go. That's better, right? No. Let's go up there. No. Up there, maybe. That's better. All right, so there's our chorus bit at the end there. Now, throughout, I'm thinking some piano. So let's, well, that's the volume. We got this slider here. So we will unsolo those to bring those back in. Let's add a piano because I'm pretty sure we've got a pretty good piano sound here on the Mac. There's the classic electric piano. Not much latency either. Impressive low latency there. Steinway grand piano. So now this is the problem. Is there a way that I can play in E? Can I adjust? So if I adjust this to E minor, will it just adjust the instruments while I play? And can I then transpose it back afterwards? Let's just find out. Will it pitch shift everything else? So let's just come in here. Jade, at the end of happy together. It does. Only one thing. Okay. Okay, what I might do, let's experiment with this. This could be fun. I'm going to put it all, because it shouldn't change the tempo. We should be able to just do this and put it into E minor, and then I can just play. So then I can just go. Because I want to do like... All right, let's give this a go. Hello to the folks joining us now. We've got Regino. Hello to you. Lucid. Hello to you. This one's a different kind of video in case you're just joining us and you're wondering what's going on here. I'm recording a song and we're doing it all live here. So if that's your kind of jam, hang around. If it's not, I totally dig because it's going to be a bit of a different one. Let's come back to the start here. We'll just do some experimenting because I've just changed it from E flat minor to E minor. So I'll just hit record and we'll just record in some ideas on the piano here. Yeah, there you go. So it's in the A minor. Only sense in the darkness. Only feeling the pain. Only time is behind me. at the end of my tether. Only one thing to do. I'm murdering time. Alright. So it's going to be. Yeah, so it's going to have the like. Yeah, so. Pitch it low, very Leonard Cohen, pitch it low. Do we go down an octave with the piano? I need to plug in my my sustain pedal, because if you're going to play piano, you need some sustain on that sucker. Yeah, getting a bit of Leonard Cohen. This is like Nick Cave meets Leonard Cohen, this tune. Definitely coming out that way. Don't you love the word I love to use is serendipity. Don't you love the serendipity of just creating on the fly, just by the seat of your pants? I do. Like it. Let's check out. So do you reckon we stay at low, or do we go half? Something with a bite, like a diminished or a half diminished. Yeah, I agree, Ed Z. All right, let's experiment. I'll come in. They're definitely the first two chords I reckon we need. Let's get rid of all this stuff. I love that it's Steinway grand piano. So we'll come in here and we'll just try and record these first two chords, because I reckon they've got to be the E. Or do I keep that on the B? I reckon I keep the B, but put the C in the bass. All right, let's just try this. Record. I'm murdering time. Murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. All right, so. All right, let's undo that one, and we'll start again. We'll do those first two chords, and then I'll cue up again. This is the beautiful part of playing with MIDI, is you can just do it as you go. I like leaving the B there, but I don't think it works with the rest of the instruments. So. Yeah, so then you're going to go the D minor to the B. All right. Let's do this again. Undo. Redo. All right, so we'll hit the record. I'm murdering time, to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a life. I'm murdering time. All right. So we missed a few chords, but again, the beauty of the editor means we can come in here and have a quick play. So let's listen to these just with our instrumentals here. This is becoming quite an instrumental bit. I haven't heard from Jade, so I'm assuming the project worked, and she's frantically adding the beautiful drums. So. Oh, that's putting quantization on there, isn't it? Turn that off. I'm not that good, but I'm better than 1/16th note quantization's going to make me. Let's come back. Fix that note. I reckon down there, and maybe up there as well. Doom, doom, like the two. I'll just try it with the low first. So. I reckon that might work in there. Let's try it. We'll bring these three in together. One thing to do. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. Maybe it does go. Who said go down an octave? Maybe it does go down an octave. Let's transpose down 12 and see what it sounds like down here with a bit of low down sound. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a life. Murdering. Maybe it's something around there. I'm going to put it back up there. Now, if I put this back to E flat minor, yeah, look at that. It's going to transpose it down to back to my key. Only senses the darkness. Is this going to be right? I'm murdering time, Do you reckon that first chord's got to come off these to match the other instruments? So it can just be like this. Murdering time, I reckon so. Maybe I just keep the low note there. Murdering time to save myself. Yeah, I just keep the low note right there. So then it's just that. To save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm down. Don't want that. I'm murdering time. Again, yeah. I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a life. Maybe it's just there. Taking a life, murdering time. Now this is where we need an arpeggio, like a boom, 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 something like that. So what will that be? That would be like a. What do we want? We want something. Oh, GarageBand wants to install download instruments or sounds. Blah 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 blah. I think I want it to do that, don't I? I'll just come over here. I'll put my password in. I did ask it to do that before with those sound packs, so hopefully this isn't going to destroy the world and make this stream crash. But we'll install it. Boom, and boom goes the dynamite. I've got folks talking about Logic and GarageBand. Yeah, let's go back and do some more. All right, that's worked. Let's go back and do some more vocal stuff, shall we? So we've got this kind of where we want it to be. Darkness. With our first guitar there. Only feeling. Only time is behind me. That's kind of working in well, isn't it? Don't have nothing. Actually, you know what we really need? Before we do anything else, we need some bass. Because, yeah, we need to get the bass going on here. So let's find a bass. We'll go to bass. We don't have the others downloaded yet. So it may have to be... No, what about an upright? Is an upright going to work in this track? If any track's going to work, it's probably this one, right? We'll give it a bit more low end. Something like that. I reckon once we put it in there, it might work. No, we don't want delay. All right, we'll go with that. It's got that instant off though. I wish it would be a little bit more. I guess I just have to hold down. All right, let's go back to the start of the track and we'll just try in some bass, shall we? Let me know if the pluck it. Pluck it, Pete. Thank you, Bob. I will pluck it. Everything needs more cowbell. Is there actually a cowbell? Yeah, I reckon an upright might work here, Mark. Let's give it a crack anyway. And I'll be brave and play it in the original E flat minor. So I'm just playing individual notes. I should be able to play better in E flat minor. Only sense is the darkness, only feeling the pain, only time is behind me, don't have nothing to gain, at the end of my tether. Only one thing to do. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. All right, so the bass definitely doesn't need to come in at the start there. It needs to be more. I think it comes in when it does the rise up. Nothing to gain. At the end of my tether, only one thing to do. Yeah, it does it. Do 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 do. Yeah, do do. Yeah, all right. I'll just turn that up, turn that piano down, that's a little bit harsh. Maybe that does need to go down the register. So we'll find the spot where it needs to come in. At the end of my thing to gain. So just in here, we go. At the end of my tether, only one thing to do. I'm murdering time. All right, so that's what I'm going to go with there. So we'll undo. Hang on, no, we've got this right here, didn't we? At the end of my tether. Bing, bing. That means I'm getting a message. Yes, nice one. Cool. Oh yes, just a message from my familia. They're on an adventure while I create music. All right, let's just try this one again. We'll delete that. I like that sound like that. Don't have
nothing.
So it'll come in here. Do, do, do.
At the end of my tether, only one thing to do. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a life. Murdering.
Yeah, I'm not in love with the upright bass. I do like it. I do like it this bit.
At the end of my tether, at the end of my tether, only one thing to do. I'm murdering time.
So we need to come down to here. So what do we play along with the murdering time bit? That's the question. No, I don't think that's right. Oh, the challenges. Maybe I do need the bass guitar afterwards. So just come into here.
I'm murdering time.
Definitely need something on the boom, 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 umber. So right there. Yeah, let's just go with those. So we'll hit the record button here.
I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind.
Bow. Yeah, they're the notes we want. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm going to keep the bass really simple through this part. Do 1, 2, 3.
I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a life. Murdering time. I dream of someday when all my thoughts return to me.
Alright. I don't know, man. I don't know. This bass isn't doing it for me. Maybe I need to take a break from the bass and go to something else. Sometimes when it's just not happening, you can move somewhere else and then come back to it. Circle on back. Because where are we at? We're at the 1 hour 15 mark. But I don't mind that.
One thing to do. I'm murdering time to save myself and
Boom, 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 boom. Maybe I need to get the actual bass guitar instead of the upright. The upright was a nice try, but we're going to mute that out for the time being, and we're going to let's re-explore what we had with these backing vocals to begin with, because we had some ideas that we can probably replicate down the end here that did stuff like I dream of. Oh, it sounds terrible with the change of key, doesn't it? So we've got the oohs and ahs. Yeah, we can't do anything with those. Those are shot. Righty. We'll come back up here. Yeah, so we've got folks talking about Logic and the difference between Logic and GarageBand. There is a 90-day free trial of Logic if you've never tried it before. I'm going to be doing that soon, so keep an eye on the channel and we'll check that out. But it does have an array of different instruments that you can try out. Yeah, it's worthwhile if you want the extra stuff. And hey, developers need to get paid. They need to keep the lights on too. So that's why things cost money. Money, 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 money. All right, let's come back and we'll add in some of the oohs and ahs that we have here. So in terms of the arrangement of this track, we've got the start here. I'm just going to turn off those drums. So we've got the first guitar. I don't mind the sound of that, even just with the bass GarageBand processing.
Only sense is the darkness.
Let's get ready with some
Only
more
feeling
vocals.
the pain. Only time is behind me. Don't have nothing to gain. At the end of my tether, only one thing to do. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a life. Murdering.
Now, because I've now got the instruments, do I need the backing vocals in that part as well? I'm not sure that I do. Let's just have a listen here.
Murdering time to save.
Or does it just need to be much higher? I'll record it in and we'll see if we need it, okay?
One thing to do. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a life. I'm murdering time.
So maybe let's just record the harmony part of that. We'll go duplicate. So
I'm murdering time. One thing to do. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a life. I'm murdering time.
now I can't remember what I did for the that's what I did. Do we need those as well? I'll record them in, and then we'll see. When we get to the mixing, we'll see if we need them once we bring the other stuff back in. Just turn that down and come back on here. So we need the lower version here to start with. So.
I dream of.
Didn't hit the right spot in the right spot. Undo.
I dream of someday when all my thoughts return to me. Till then I won't stray, for I can trust myself.
I need to, should be standing for this really, but it's kind of hard with the on-camera stuff.
I dream of someday when all my thoughts return to me. Till then I won't stray, for I can't trust myself at all. These thoughts in my head, they spin around like carousels. I may be violent, but I just keep it to myself.
Something like that, and we'll go to the next track. We'll go. All right, we'll try this one.
I dream of someday.
Recording over the wrong track. It's the wrong trousers, Gromit. All right.
I dream.
yeah. I've psyched myself out because I came in early the first time. Let's just do that so I don't do that.
I dream of some.
Now I'm back on the wrong track again. Julby. You'd think I'd get this down by now. No, not so much.
I dream of someday when all my thoughts return to me. Till then I won't stray, for I can't trust myself at all. These thoughts in my head, they spin around like carousels. I may be violent, but I just keep it to myself.
Alrighty then. Ace Ventura, deep cut. Oi. Alrighty. Yeah, got folks talking about all sorts of things. Koala sampler, different DAWs. That's what I like. Just let this do this stuff, and then you guys can have a chat amongst yourselves. Full disclosure, I said recording and mixing. We're probably going to have to come back tomorrow and do some of the mixing because we're not going to get much time to do the mixing here today because I haven't even expanded out the rest of these because I'm thinking that the French horns, the strings, and the piano need to come back in, don't they? Or at least continue on or something. Yeah, so I'm gonna probably have to go away and do some of that off camera. All right, let's fix these up because we don't. And what we might do, let's just do a little bit of initial mixing because we want to pan one left, pan one right, and then see if we can get these. We'll just bring the vocals together, just the three of them. Turn that monitoring off and take a listen.
I'm murdering time.
Just there. Try this.
Only one thing to do. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a life. I'm murdering time.
All right, let's remove that. Back to there. And then the bit where it comes in down here is going to be... be saying 4 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got my count in. I think I talked to myself during one of these takes as well. Let's just take a listen.
I dream of someday.
That was in the main vocal that I said 4. All right, let's come back here. Do it.
I dream of someday when all my thoughts return to me. Till then I won't stray, for I can trust myself at all. These thoughts in my head, they spin around like carousels. I'll maybe don't end up taking a life, murdering time. I dream of someday when all my thoughts.
Maybe something like that. There you go. Sounding good, coming together. Loving it so far. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Jade says, I'll get the drums to you later, Pete. Already have the basic beat down. Yeah, well, as you're probably getting the vibe from here, I'm running out of energy. It is 11 o'clock. I've already missed an hour of the cricket, so I've got to go watch cricket soon. So what I'll do is I might just do a little bit more work on these, and then tomorrow we may have to return to do bass and drums. So we'll do the drum and bass, kick it some drum and bass tomorrow. So that could be cool. And that way we can add in Jade's drums. We can do a little bit of behind the scenes stuff. And the other thing I'll do to add in some of the additional stuff, because I'm kind of thinking like some like shaker percussion, especially in that last bit, like some. So I might actually try doing that here on the iPhone as I go along. Oh, I'm just going to send a message because that's how you professionally roll here. But I do appreciate it. If you've got ideas on this, if you're here live and you've got ideas for a little bit for the next sort of 10 minutes while we finish off here, let me know. And then, we can come back and reconvene and do our thing tomorrow. Because it's the holidays that I'm doing this. A concertina or squeezebox timbre would blend well. Yeah, I wonder what we've got. And any suggestions, any instruments that you reckon in here? Let me just I'll play, because I can do these single finger. I'll just see if there's anything that's going to work here with the French horns that come in here. So we play.
Don't end up taking a life, murdering time.
So I think this bit.
I dream of someday when all my thoughts return to me. Till then I won't stray.
Do you reckon we keep the French horn going through there? I'm just going to see if I can work in a little bit. It's going to definitely take a gap, but then if we... I kind of like that. So let's just try and see if we can work this in. Just to finish off here.
I dream of someday when all my thoughts return to me. Till then I won't stray, for I can trust myself at all. These thoughts
I don't like the instant off of the French horns. I wish there was some sort of release control. I can't seem to find how to get a release control on those horns. What have we got? Now, remember the first time around, we actually had some additional guitars, didn't we? I was like, bring. I don't know what happened to those. Where did I record those? Are they here? Was it these ones here? Yeah, it was like... No, that was in the murdering time bit, wasn't it? Yeah, remember these? We had these, didn't we? And yeah, that's the thinking. The French horns are a little bit too grandiose for that last bit. I agree. I think that I don't think that they work in that last bit there. Anyway, so yeah, maybe we add those guitars back in when we reconvene. We'll leave that there as an idea. We'll bring it on down. What do you reckon the strings will do if the French horns do that? Do we just have some more string? Because what do we have with the original string sound here? We have...
Don't end up taking a life, murdering time. I dream.
Something like that. No, no, no. All right, let's try this.
I dream of someday when all my thoughts return to me. Till then I won't stray, for I can't trust myself at all. These thoughts in my head, they spin around like carousels. I may be violent, but I just keep it to myself.
Does this have a better release? Sort of. Yeah, I don't like that French horn bit at all. That's coming out of there. Maybe it's just strings and piano in this second part. That's still the French horn. So where do we have the piano down here?
Taking a life, murdering time. I dream of someday when all my thoughts return to me. Till then I won't stray.
Yeah, see, it's got the minor the first time around, and then it kind of goes to the major the second part. Yeah, perhaps a little piano. Yeah, I agree. Earthier, perhaps a little piano. The piano is nice. Let's play with this piano and see if this can work in here with this string sound. So what we'll do is we'll just skip the string, the piano, and the guitars, so we can just hear the sound. There we go. Yeah, I like the string. Na na na. Or do we go right up it? Maybe like up there. We'll try it up there and then we can always bring it back down again. So let's just hit record. Kind of like that. Reckon? G. I like that natural G. Just a simple octave with the natural G there. I think that works. With the gaps. And then just nice delicate. And it needs to be the F sharp at the end there, doesn't it? Or the G flat, actually. But I'll just hold it out because I can adjust it. And obviously the strings won't be that loud. And I'm thinking we could get those acoustic guitars doing them, bring the thing. Hearing a chromatic descending bass line gradually added. Yeah, I know, but yeah, I think that's it. I think the lead tone is good. That's a vibe right there. There you go. It's nice like that. Yep. Thank you, Darla. Hello, Darla. Hope you're doing well. I don't think I've said g'day to you. What is Yesha said? I wish I could use my UR12 interface. As soon as I open GarageBand on Cubase, my UR12 disappears. Really? That's very weird. The UR12 should be fine. It should be completely class compliant and work a treat. I've used I don't have the UR12 anymore. I gave it away, but my UR22 works a treat. Let's just come here. Now, there were some bung string notes here, so let's just fix this. There you go. How good's that? Yeah, we don't need that da-na-na. We just need that na. Let's go back to the start. Start. Go. Do-do-do-do. Oh, I'm at a completely different part of the song. Down here. So. Yes, these bits here. We don't need them. We just need it to hold on that note. Yeah. Well, keep that one. And again, we don't need to do the little twiddles. We just need it to stay there. Da, 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 like that. Yep. And then back up. Yeah, and then that last piano note here needs to hit the na, na, na. Maybe it's, hang on. Where is it? Yeah, nice. Maybe it does that. Like it goes to a different. Yeah, then it plays the minor chord because it's different on that very last one. It's doing octaves all the way on that very last note. Just turn it up so we can hear it. I think the string needs to change its final note there, doesn't it? If it's going to be the minor chord to go out on, because it's definitely going out on the minor. Maybe that goes right down there as well. I didn't do that. Yeah, so there needs to be a separate note there at 87. Now I'm going to work out how to do like splits and stuff in here. I don't know. I've not learnt this yet. I've not studied the note editor yet, so I don't know how to do this. I might have to play around with that later. I know I can go to the end of this and remove it. But how do I add a new note in the piano roll? Anyone can help me real quick? Da, da, da. That's what we need there. No, that's something different. I don't know. I'm just right clicking. Create note. Hang on. Okay. And then do. And that'll be the go all the way. That was probably a really bad way of doing it, but it'll work. All right, let's bring it back. I'm thinking with the bass that we have in a lot of these, I'm thinking we might not even need a traditional bass. I'm thinking like almost like a bassoon or something. Is that crazy? Does that sound nuts? To have a bassoon as the bass? Like just like playing notes? As in, because when I was trying to play the bass before the upright, it was too plonky. I think it needs to go brr, 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 brr. All right, let's play this from this section here and see what this all comes together like when we go from our first part to our second part here.
Muttering time.
Build, build, build. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I need to just tweak that final little bit there. Righty. Now, so switch to another piano. What other pianos do we have in Mac? Are there better pianos than this Steinway? The only other ones I seem to have in here are processed, which I haven't really played around with. I don't really want a weird processed piano sound. I want a very, what about like subtle dynamics piano? Let's just try a few things.
Dream of someday.
No. I'll have to play around with that. Or I'll just yeah, see, that's hitting way too hard, isn't it? Maybe I just need to adjust remove some of the treble from there and the compression. A little bit more bass in there. Yeah. And vocals. Yeah, vocals should be lower a bit. Yep, exactly. I always mix my vocals too loud. I've got like this built-in thing. I think I've got that frequency where I don't quite get it right. And I always mix vocals. Not just mine, anyone's vocals. I always mix too loud. But yeah, they definitely need to come back down to the mix. Alrighty, I think we're getting there.
Only sense is the darkness. Only feeling the pain. Only time is behind me. Don't have nothing to gain. At the end of my tether, only one thing to do. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time so I don't end up taking a life. I'm murdering time. I dream of someday when all my
Okay. So it's coming together. Yeah, getting there, coming along. There, hit lower piano. You reckon lower at the end there? I'll have to play around with it. I kind of like the thing, but maybe it's going to compete too much with the high end on the vocals when we get to that. I'm not sure. Now, do we need anything up the front here? Maybe this is where we bring in those other little bits. I've still got the guitar plugged in because I did have those lead guitar parts. Da da da. Maybe we just experiment with a few little guitar tiddles here. Tiddles, you little pickle. My parents will know where I'm at. Peppa Pig for the win. New track with duplicate settings. Yeah, there we go. We can hear it coming through. All right, let's just see if we can see if it needs any little lead guitar parts even in this start little bit here. Just some twiddles or something. We'll hit record. Maybe like it up here.
Only senses the darkness, only feeling the pain, only time is behind me, don't have nothing to gain. At the end of my tether, only one thing to do. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind.
I don't know about the rest of it, but I definitely want the ning, 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 ning lead part here in the murdering time bit. So we'll just come in here and we'll play that.
Only one thing to do.
2, 4.
I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a life.
Yeah, I'll try that again. Because I think I'll just play it on that one string because it's too hard to go between the two. Ends up sounding a bit.
I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind.
I'll try to play it again.
I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a life.
One more time, because I'm running out of energy. You got to do these things in chunks, right?
Only one thing to do. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a life. Murdering time.
All right. And what I did last time is I duplicated out this guitar. We've got a new track, so we did one up here. That was. So we did a second guitar here. So we'll just try and do this on this track.
One thing to do. Okay. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind.
Ready?
I'm muttering time, so I don't end up taking a life. I'm muttering time.
This needs an arpeggio through it, doesn't it? All right, we'll just try this one time, and then we'll give a whole mix a bit of a tweak, and then we'll go and see what happens. So go from here and hit record.
Muttering time. I dream of someday when all my thoughts return to me. Till then I won't stray, for I can't trust myself at all. These thoughts in my head, they spin around like carousels. I may be violent, but I just keep it to myself.
All right, we'll go with that. Is there a way to harmonize your notes without playing the harmonies, like record the guitar and then cut and paste and make it? You can. If you saw earlier in the video, I did a bit of that and it really didn't sound good. It worked. It gives it it does it. That's good. Cool. Now I did want to do a shift of tempo, and again, as I said in the start, I decided not to. So I know there's lots of things I could do with this, and you know what? As we come up to 2 hours, I'm going to put the instrument down. Put the instrument down, and we're going to return to it tomorrow. But this was good because a couple of things. I learnt my way around GarageBand Mac a little more. I think playing and trial and error is definitely a good way to do this. I am going to have to return and start doing some more actual, learning in the future. But I still do think something's needed at the start here with just the guitar and the voice. So whether it's like a something low down, maybe something in the woodwind area, something that's I don't know. But yes, definitely a break time. So let's what I'll do is I'll do a quick balance here. Let's just do we won't do faders down. We've got it about right. I'll just play it through this one last time, and then I'll say goodbye to everyone, and then we'll reconvene. We're not done with this yet. We'll reconvene tomorrow and continue chipping away. I did want to try and get something close to a demo done today, but you know what? Stuff happens. Do I put the drums back on? The default drums here? Yeah, I'll put it back because we will have something in there, and we'll just turn them down low and then bring it in here, and then we'll just find a better balance for everything here. And I might just tweak a little bit on the vocal mix and stuff as we go through as well. So here you go. I'm kind of liking this at this tempo, 112 BPM in E flat minor. The only song I've ever written in E flat minor, because I tuned my guitar down half a step, which was a mistake in hindsight. But let's take a listen to this and see what you think. Let me know. And if you're watching on the replay, if you got through the 2 hours of this, or if you watched some of it, give me the details of what you think we should do with this tomorrow in the chat, in the comments, and then we'll return and we'll continue playing with this. But this has been a lot of fun, and thank you for being here. Let's play it with everything going from start to finish.
senses the darkness, only feeling the pain. Only time is behind me. Don't have nothing to gain. At the end of my tether, only one thing to do. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the things in my mind. I'm murdering time, so I don't end up taking a life. Murdering time. I dream of someday when all my thoughts return to me. Till then I won't stray, for I can't trust myself at all. These thoughts in my head, they spin around like carousel. I may be violent, but I just keep it to myself.
What do you reckon with that piano? I did try it, as someone mentioned, bringing it down an octave. I kind of like the, or it can come down an octave like this.
My thoughts return to me.
What do you reckon? Down there or up here?
I can't trust myself at all. These thoughts.
I kind of like it high, but I'll sleep on it. I'll get a rest. I'll get some ear rest, and then we'll come on back. Thank you, opera. Yeah, it's a bit operatic, isn't it? A little bit operatic. Thank you, Devil's Thumb, Max, Jaman, Desolate Morning. Jade's been here, Joe's been here, Daryl, everyone, Metalhead, Hippie, Mark, Darla, Tom. Now, Tom, you'd said something here, very late to the party, but I'm on the verge of pulling the trigger on my first Mac purchase, so hopefully tuned in for the good stuff. Tom, yeah, look, I had some frustrations early on. I continue to have some frustrations with the Mac, but all in all, it's a lot better than it is bad, right? So the M1 Mac for $6.99 US or for $10.99 for me in Australia, or whatever it is in Great British pounds, it's definitely worth it. It's pretty amazing what I can do with this. The fact that I'm recording through a mixer. I have my audio interface plugged in. I'm streaming live in 1080p, my screen and my face cam and the audio through two different audio interfaces. Like, my PC would have melted about an hour ago. So to be able to maintain a 2-hour stream like this has been pretty good. And I do recommend it for those that are on the thing. Keep the piano higher, gets lost in the other bass notes. Yeah, I think there's a bit too much low down if we don't have the piano up high. I think it adds that contrast and that nice sound at the top there. So we're probably going to go with that. We are done though. Thank you everyone for being here. We'll reconvene tomorrow. So I'll set up another stream of probably another hour or so around about this time to do the next phase, which will be adding in the final tracks, working on a bit of bass and drums, and then doing some mixing. And hopefully by the end of tomorrow, we'll be pretty close. We'll be pretty close to mixing and ready to go. So we are good. We are good. yeah, maybe split. Oh, Jade says maybe split it. Maybe do the high notes one time and the low notes the other time. Maybe. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Yesha as well. Goodbye, Max. Goodbye, Joe. Love my M1. Right, exactly. And Darla says, totally agree, the Mac frustrations and bliss, right? It's a love-hate relationship for sure. That is going to do it for this one. I need to go have some water, watch some cricket, take a break from the music, rest the old ears, and then I'll do a little bit of work offline, and then we'll come on back and try it again real soon. And yeah, please, as I always say at the end of every stream, at the end of every show, be kind to yourself. I made a lot of mistakes here today. Did I beat myself up? I went, nah, that sucked. Unlimited retries, let's try it again. Be kind to others when you're giving feedback to me and to other people. Be kind to them, and also keep creating.